Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy Jody Sharp, uh, and this is Tales of a Real Fly Fisherman. So I got a really good one for you today. I tied up this popper changer, and it is awesome. So you guys have by now heard of game changers and how articulated spines have made these really cool flies. This is the popper changer. So articulated tail with a popper head, and the articulated tail has a foam. The tail has a foam in the tail, which makes the entire thing float on the surface. And as you're popping it, the wiggle action is just crazy. So, I want to show you guys some of the fish that we catch. Here's rock bass. Rock bass love this. So all the fish caught on this particular day were rock bass. Rock bass were just annihilating this fly, and it's a fairly big fly, as you can see from this picture in my hand. I mean, it goes quite the distance of my hand. So I mean, it's not a small fly by any means, but those rock bass really love it. So I'm gonna show you some footage, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. And if you want to learn how to tie this, you can go to the or the Ontario Fly Tying and Fly Fishing group on Facebook and sign up for the meetings on the Zoom meetings for Superflies for Super Guys. They're every Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So, and I will teach guys to make this and other flies. So, check it out. All right. So this is the popper changer. So here I am in a secure location. I never tell you guys where I'm fishing because I like to keep my fishing holes private. But I do share the flies and the fish that I catch so that you guys can also use those flies in your favorite fishing holes. So I don't know how many fish I caught in this particular um, video, but I took all my clips from that day and took all the best action parts. I am fishing at a dam. You will notice in a lot of my videos I fish in this location. Um, there is just a ton of different species of fish at this location. Um, a little warning to anybody who fishes, uh, be careful if you're fishing near any kind of dam. Um, they can be very dangerous to fish, especially if you're in a boat or a pontoon. Make sure you wear your life equipment for sure if you do risk it. Um, you can also fish from shore. Some dams, like there are some very large dams, like in the States and even in Canada, where they have alarms and everything on the dams because when they open those dams, it just floods the whole area and it can raise the water levels like a crazy amount in a short amount of time. This particular dam doesn't have that or doesn't do that. It's a very small dam, but now I'm on the other side of the dam. So this is the bridge that goes right over where the dam is, and the fish love just there's like a rock pile in front of this bridge, uh, and the fish just hide under this bridge and in this rock pile, and whenever I fish there, like for sure rock bass, there's always rock bass there. So if you want to just catch rock bass, that's the place to go. Rock bass love rocky piles of rock. So if you go where there's rock, you will catch smallmouth bass and rock bass. In this particular area where I am, there are no smallmouth, but there are largemouth. I've caught my fair share of largemouth in there. I've caught crappies in there. Um, yeah, it's just an incredibly place. And as you can see, like, it's very shallow. So even though I'm floating over in my pontoon, I can put my feet down and touch bottom. So so yeah, I can move around in there, but and all around the outside is like a deep trough. Uh, so like, unless you're in an inflatable or a very small sort of boat or whatever, then you can't really get in there. I've seen guys in kayaks go up in there, um, but again, it's one of those areas where most majority of people don't fish it in this way. Most people fish it in on off of shore. Um, that you'll probably see in some of the footage, some of the shoreline, how the dam comes off, and there's like an area. There you go. You can see right there. Um, there's like a hill with rocks, so you can fish it from there. But I love this. I love this. This area, and I'm really able to use my underwater camera uh, to film a lot of different catches and things. This day I didn't film underwater, but I just wanted to show you that some of the, like, just, it amazes me that the size of some of these little rock bass are taking a fly the size of my hand. It's like, where are you going to put that when you swallow it? Like, it's just crazy the size things of a fish that a fish will eat. And especially those rock bass, they have that nice big mouth, right? So yeah, it's really cool. It's quite the experience. If you've never fished out of an inflatable, uh, whether it be a pontoon or a float tube, I highly recommend it. Um, it's just so much fun, and it just makes fishing on a different level, even from just even the boat itself, because most boats cannot come in an area like this. They can't launch in there. They can't get in there. But I can just plump off the side, and there I am, right? So I highly recommend that. And this fly, this popper changer, as I call it, um, I've only seen something like that one other place on YouTube. That's not to say it doesn't exist, but when I've looked for something like that, I've only seen one other guy have something similar to that, and it's called the double barrel popper. He used the double barrel foam popper head that he bought, and then made the fly off of that. Um, I have my own um, pliers, which I use. I use these um, special pliers to make my own Game Changer spines, and I use a combination of things to make them. One thing I use is 20 gauge wire, Duramax 20 gauge wire. You can buy it at the dollar store. Um, it's about $1.50, and you get, oh, I don't know, you get a lot of it. Anyways, it makes a lot of spines. The other thing that I find is really good for making the spines for this fly are these. You probably can't see it too well, but you know the hooks that hang your Christmas ornaments on your Christmas tree. The metal on them is incredibly strong, durable, and it doesn't really rust all that much. Like, it doesn't rust very, so it's a really good metal for that. So I use a lot of that in my flies. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you those guys, and thanks for watching Tales of a Fly Fisherman. And that's the popper changer. So go out and tie them if you know how to tie it. If you don't know how to tie it and you want to learn how to tie it, again, Ontario Fly Tying and Fly Fisher Group, come and join up for that. And in the featured, you'll find the weekly meeting, and I will be happy to show you how to tie one of these if you're interested in that. All right, guys, so that's Tales of a Real Fly Fisherman. Jody out.